Chapter 8: Extreme Measures. EXE was full of joy and excitement. He had 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds in his clutches and was trying to figure out where to find the 7th. When he finds it, he'll become godlike and obliterate Sonic for good. ALT felt shameful that she disobeyed EXE's orders of staying and guarding the emerald and apologized to EXE. But he wasn't disappointed. He was proud of her for sticking up to him, glad to see that she gained some independence, and grateful that she came to his rescue. Plus, if it weren't for her, he wouldn't have gotten the emeralds Team Sonic had. That was when they started to connect. Tails' doll finished the army of scrapped robots he made, which included a rusty metal Knuckles and a scrapped Mecha Sonic, and the crew was ready to search for the last emerald. But before they could begin the search, Team Sonic showed up with a literal army of allies to stop EXE's plans. Even Infinite the Jackal was there. EXE was minorly concerned, but not too worried. He saw this as just one last obstacle. He called his robot legions to battle and they were ready for a fight. Both sides began to move and the fight was on. Sonic, Shadow, Silver and Infinite focused their attention on EXE, Tails was fighting Tails' doll, Amy was fighting ALT, Knuckles and Metal Sonic were fighting Metal Knuckles and Mecha Sonic, and everyone else was fighting the scrapped robot army. During the fight, EXE did go super a few times, but it meant nothing since he could only go super for a short period of time with just one emerald. The fight was ongoing, but the tide started to turn when EXE noticed the last Chaos Emerald in Shadow's hands and started to focus his attention on only him. Everyone else was able to take on the army and EXE's lieutenants, but Shadow and EXE weren't giving up so easily. Shadow even delivered the strongest Chaos Blast he could muster, but somehow, EXE still survived it. EXE had enough. He was done playing games. He decided that it was time to take a different approach, mental warfare. Using his illusion power, he created a vision of the space colony arc and forced Shadow to relive the incident with Maria. Shadow knew it was a vision, but it still looked so lifelike. As if it were actually happening. Shadow couldn't handle seeing his friend die again. It was too much for even him to handle. Shadow dropped the emerald as he fell to his knees, begging for the nightmare to stop. When he did, the illusion of the arc vanished into thin air and EXE kicked Shadow in the head. He then grabbed the last emerald, and was ready to harness their power and wipe out Sonic.